But I used to actually put it on my left stick as well in Destiny because you get more precise movement. It has a pretty nice dead stop to, I don't know what they call it in the developer world, like dead stop to full speed acceleration.
Yeah.
Dude, those control sticks are sensitive and you just get more value out of it. It's like the same concept with the mouse pad. The bigger your mouse pad is, the better your aim because your brain has more room for like muscle memory. So you use your arm. This is the first game I ever tried that.
Nice.
What's going on with you, man?
I was sick yesterday.
Oh, let me take my stream down real quick.
I don't care. You keep it up. I don't care. I just started streaming. You don't.
Okay.
Well,
let me put it back up. Okay, it's back up. Then go ahead. Sorry. I have no viewers anyway.
I know. Me too. I just actually switched. I'm trying YouTube now to see if anything.
Ooh, nice. You're streaming on that as well?
I'm not doing Twitch. I just switched over. Yeah.
Dude, these social media websites and apps has been the least enjoyable experience for me of podcasting. That and the like, I need to get more organized with the time that I do have to like get interviews set up. I could blame it on a busy schedule, but it's like if I don't ever sit down and get more organized with it, it's not going to happen.
Try to wean yourself off of the AI nip heat.
The background music?
No, just everything, just from writing to. I have a feeling that will. I have a feeling that'll actually promote you better if people know that.
Yeah, as far as I was thinking about doing an AI episode, talking about like how I interact with it and stuff. Because the biggest help for me is like I pretty much draft like my whole episode, the idea that I have behind it while I'm driving. Yeah. So I'm always like switching over to Notepad. But the thoughts don't always come out in like the perfect order. It'll just pop in my head and I'm like, oh, I gotta write that down quick. So I'll take all my notes usually after a day or two of driving and I'll just copy and paste the whole thing and put it into Claude. And I say, here's my notes. Can we make this into an outline? Keep the bullets brief, no scripting. Unless I specifically ask for a script, because sometimes it's like useful for like a quick intro or an outro. I tried to do a couple unscripted intros, but I kept rambling and stuff, and I got tired of chopping up little intros. So I'm like, give me a basic intro or something, based on what I was saying. But beyond that, I use it to do the outline, which takes the longest amount of time, believe.
I just have a hunch that in the next year or two, there's going to be like a massive pushback against AI.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All the gaming companies are swearing off of it right now.
I just did my last episode that I just dropped. I didn't put it on YouTube today, but I put it on the podcast apps, and I was talking about how it's basically about perception. How like AI is frustrating right now. It's like incredibly useful. You can use it for so many good things, but there's like so many bad things about it when people use it the wrong way. It like turns your brain into mush. It burns up the environment the way it's being used. But I mentioned on the episode how our perception is focused on AI itself as if it's like this self-aware thing when it's the people who are owning AI. And I have conversations with Adriana about this because it's like it's frustrating, but it's like that's the real reason, right? If you and I if we all collectively owned it, there would be no problem. We could put restrictions on it. It wouldn't be used for profit. But it's like, how do you shift that's why sometimes I annoy myself in conversations because I'll hear like, everyone's really angry at Trump, and rightfully so. But it's like, what is the tree that produced that fruit? Like let's look at the trunk. But it's annoying to talk about because it's
confrontational.
So you can't enjoy you can't exactly. In I think in Marxist groups they call it agitate. Oh, I let him cap. That's my bad. Yeah, that's why I'm really excited about DeepSeek. They're about to drop version 4 anytime now, like in the next month or two. They're talking about, and they're saying it could rival Claude Sonnet 4.6 at like a 50th of the cost or something.
Is it local or is it cloud-based?
It's both. It's open source. It's both, and the ones that are hosted in China are like paid for by the government, and they're like underwater, so they don't use local water supply for cooling and stuff. They do have the large scale ones for business, but those cost a little bit, but it's like ridiculously less. The last stock market crash that you remember, it was like a huge dip for a couple of days. Was it Nvidia? What was the number? Like 5 trillion or something, or 400? I forget the number. It was some huge number, just disappeared overnight on the stock market because of DeepSeek, and that's the current model they have. But the new model is coming out soon, so the whole stock market's going to go crazy. At least that's what they're theorizing. Nobody has a crystal ball. Oh shit! Nice. She's low. Never mind. Yikes.
I'm more interested in the local models than anything.
Yeah, it's open source. You can put it on your computer. Whoop. Yeah, the episode that I dropped this morning, which will come out on YouTube tomorrow, ideally, is about perception and how, like, we could be angry at the AI, quote unquote, or the companies, Sam Altman, Anthropic, you know, call them out specifically, open up a dialogue. Why do we allow just people with money to own everything? You know, it just doesn't make sense. I mean, it's to the point of where the world is on the brink. But how do you balance that with living and not just dooming on it all the time?
Hold point.
Shit.
For a second, I got ult coming.
Yeah. Sure.
I've almost got trans.
Best round lost.
I think my position is I'm just gonna I think throwing. I was thinking maybe in a couple years or something. Hopefully sooner than later, join the local party for socialism and liberation. Actually do something. Yeah, it's like you can only educate for so long yourself, you know, and learn. Like, but it's uncomfortable. It's like want to play Team Fortress Classic. I don't want to go die to, protesting somewhere.
Yeah.
Not cozy.
Don't want ice knocking on your door?
Right? Oh, dude, this guy booped me.
I'm a little rusty.
There's smoke, there's fire.
I'm rusty every day.
Much more efficient.
Get her! Oh my god. Nice.
Ball's like, ha ha ha.
Receive my aid. Evolution is a painful path to walk. The enemy advances on our point. Fend them off. I've dealt with cynics before.
Step right up.
Cure for all the days.
This objective's got my name on it. Could have yours too.
You're broken. May I? Misery.
My web slinging skills ain't what they used. I haven't been playing tank that much these days.
Oh, nice.
I'm just stalling them. They always fall for it.
Dude,
There you go.
There.
Purge the enemy from our objective.
one shot by Hanzo never makes
Oh shit.
Brains from above. Me. Repairing your cellular makeup. I'm under attack. Surrender to my will.
And she messed up my swing so hard.
Pain is inevitable.
Where are you getting, man? You got the fuck? When did you guys get a pug?
Eyes open now. This will give us an edge.
I'm so sorry. I got these super loud headphones, so I can't even hear myself. My nose is just plugged, dude. Terrible. Call me the plugged pug. Can't breathe, man.
Podcast.
Just call me the CPAP machine. CPAP daddy.
How did he hit every single hit? Oh.
Makes it look flawless too.
Step right up.
Your end is within my unassailable prowess.
Puggy.
I'm so sorry about that, dude.
Play of the game.
I'm like, what noises are coming out of my body now?
Sound like you're snoring. On comms.
I'm just glad I'm not the only person who hears it now.
Dude.
I was starting to doubt myself, you know?
Nah.
I was like, am
I'm
I just being
getting
weird?
No, it's my stupid compressor. It's like it magnifies.
Your
Well,
noise
yeah, I have to
frequency
set it.
raised.
Dude, the whole thing needs to be readjusted. It's so dumb. Here.
Duh.
Dumb.
Damn.
Do you guys have any tips for killing that Lavos guy in Chrono Trigger?
Level up.
Ah.
That's what I told her.
Really? For real?
What I told her.
It's old school RPGs, therefore you just
Grind.
just grind. Get the best equipment you can. It's pretty much nothing else. I think in that game, do you have to use your ultimates, like your spells, to get better levels? I don't think so. Never mind. I don't know.
You get tech points when you kill mobs.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you get experience for your main character and all of the stats, and then the tech points for your spells. And of course, there's the solo, double, duo, and trio combos.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. That's more about party composition, though. Who's in your party? How long is the game going to be on sale, though? Like you said, it's only $40, but... Oh, it ends in 40 hours, so never mind. So yeah. It's $8 off for the next few days, or 24 hours, day and a half.
Oh, we're gonna miss that. Say,
It's only like every 6 months right now. It's pretty infrequent.
Oh yeah, I went off track too. I was saying, so I take my notepad from my iPhone, and then I put it into Claude, and I say, this is what I was going for. Like the last episode, I wanted to talk about perception, like to a human roadkill. Is perceived I take my notepad from a vulture's perspective. It's a delicious meal, you know, like, and the different perspectives people have with, I don't know, all sorts of examples, but I just jot down all the things that come to mind in the notepad. And I tried for the most part to kind of order them how I like, but then I'll put it into Claude and I'll say, here's my notes. What do you think of this order? Or do you think this would be better here? And sometimes it'll throw something at me like, actually, I think this is better here. One thing that it noticed that I like to do is I have a lot of quotes that float in my head from either talks I hear or books I've read. And I want to like write them all down because I'm like, oh, it's a great way of explaining it from that tradition or this tradition. So I'll jot a bunch of them down. And one thing I noticed with Claude is he'll always say like, let's scoop these together a little bit more towards the end in just one section and just pick 2 or 3. And I'm like, oh, really? And it's like, yeah, it gives you advice. Like you don't want to talk too much about that because then you lose your voice quoting ancient, writers and stuff too much. But and then the major thing that I use it for, though, aside from like the note organizing and the outline, is the editing. Because the way I like to do it is I don't like to script because if I read a script, I feel just sounds too fake. You know, it's like not authentic. And there's times where
I
aside
do,
from
but,
like
it's
a
only
note
for, like-
organized, usually an introduction. But I notice all the podcasters are doing that now too. Like I listen to Duncan Trussell Family Hour, and he uses OpenAI, and he just has it draft like a little introduction paragraph, and it jumps into the main recording. It's pretty much the exact same thing I do with Claude. It's so convenient. That's the one downside with podcasting is it used to take so much time to make you had to like listen to the whole episode several times, hours and hours. But after I record the episode, which is always in one take, I put the transcript into Claude, and I say, here's the episode, raw transcript, maybe a few errors here and there, so don't correct those. And then I say, just find anything that can go, like you would recommend possibly looking at cutting, like some of the fat of the episode. And then after that, if there's anything that might offend people, or if I misquoted something or whatever, so I'll do like a couple passes on it, and it just saves me so much time because it can look at the whole episode. You know?
Sure.
And it'll give me exact marking, like from this exact, when we say this to here, you know, cut this part out, and then it'll double check that the context flows to it. I will, of course, as well. And it's come a long way, but it still has tons of problems. It's like sometimes I'm spending more time babying it and making it better than I am working on the podcast.
Select your hero.
Then sometimes it drives me off a cliff too, because with AI, you don't know if it's hallucinating or not. I mean, usually you do, but sometimes it'll hallucinate and it's really convincing. And it's like, oh shit.
Heroes to
Yep. And you get burned by it. But by far, Claude has been the most objective AI I've ever seen. OpenAI is like a sycophant, like unzip your pants, you know, let me go to work. Claude will actually tell you straight to your face, like, this is not your greatest episode, you know, or just all kinds of stuff. There was one episode where I was talking about how many hours I was working, and I just asked it to edit the episode, and it was like, I just wanted to pause here too. Are you okay? You know, like just reading, just seeing what you're talking about.
No. Thanks.
I'm like, what? I didn't put that in the prompt. But the one area that Claude really struggles. Oh, and that's another thing too. After I'm done with like deciding which edits I want to go with and actual editing process and all the layering and stuff, then I have to come up with the title and the description, which are like for podcasting really important. And I've redone my titles like 2 or 3 times because I was indecisive about which direction I wanted to go. Originally, it was like more poetic, and then I was like, maybe people are just confused when they see these weird titles, so they're just skipping it all together. So let me name it something a little more click-through rate driven, but avoid being clickbait. I try to always prompt it. I don't want to be that clickbait guy, but if it needs to be more informative and a little more friendly to the search engine, okay, what's your recommendation? And that's when I changed a bunch of the titles. I interviewed my friend Kate Majot a few months ago, and her episode was called Rose-Colored Glasses, and then I changed it to Why Smart, Strong People Still Stay in Abusive Relationships. And I don't know. And that's my highest performing episode, actually. Oh shit, I'm getting melted.
That's the stuff. Breaking them down.
You're all here on the right side.
Area denied.
I miss my sleep. It's okay. In the Marine Corps, they taught us to juke and jive.
Juke and jive, huh?
Oh, I'm up. He sees me. I'm down. Zigzag formation. Let's go.
Good job after this.
Oh man, tank on my back. That was
That was wasted.
Oh, that was the other thing I was going to say is I use it for helping write a good description for the episode.
Yeah, sure.
Not too long, not too short, all that stuff. And then I use it for keywords. It saves me time thinking of all that crap. Then I use it for most of my social media posting. That's where I'm like, dude, I don't want to spend hours. Yeah, which clips do you think would be the most appropriate for social media? I can't stand social media, dude. It just brings you into a dark place, you know? Always reaching for it.
This ends now.
So AI has been the most helpful for me in avoiding having to take too much time on social media. But then I want to be authentic when I talk to people. So I use AI only for writing my social media posts. And then if I comment on someone, it's for me. But sometimes, even when I comment on someone's post, I'll have Claude double check me to make sure I'm not making shit up. I'll actually try to fact check myself first. Oh, shit.
I don't know. I'd say just as you get the hang of it, as it becomes second nature, I wouldn't rely on it very much.
I definitely could do it without it. It would just be more time consuming, that's all. So it's just like a time saver.
I know, yeah.
It's also a useful like episode kind of feedback. It can make sure an episode is evergreen or not going to offend someone. Lord knows my filter is very different than most people. Got myself canned from 2 jobs just expressing my feelings on the job, which you don't want to do, you know, if you want to stick around. But that was only once actually at Expedia. But I actually won the appeal for unemployment for 2 years from them. They found me in the right. I don't know if I ever told you that story. I sent a joke email to one of my coworkers. It had a pile of dog shit with the Expedia logo on it. And she thought it was hilarious, so she forwarded it to her friend, who forwarded it to her supervisor, who then reported me to my manager, and then they fired me.
Yeah,
No slap on the wrist or nothing. But I filed for unemployment. They appealed it. We showed up, and I looked up the last minute you can submit evidence, and it was 1 hour before the meeting. I waited until like 1 hour and 5 minutes and showed up and gave them evidence at the very last hour. And it was a oh shit.
I was the only one on point.
I showed up 1 hour and 5 minutes before the meeting, and I presented evidence from a buddy of mine on the inside, because the whole department, we were like tight, you know, everyone worked well together. We kicked ass. We hung out after work, and it wasn't the biggest department. It was great, man. And but anyway, I contact a buddy of mine who's still working there, and he's like, yeah, I'll do you a favor. So I had him go through his email because he had access to company email. He's still working there. So I had him find every email that was sent by either a supervisor, a lead, agent, any type of leadership position that wasn't work related, because that was what they fired me for. And he found a whole bunch from like a lot of the leads and stuff. So he printed them all out, gave them to me in a file. And then I showed up 1 hour and 5 minutes before the unemployment interview, dumped the evidence in. They showed up like a few minutes before the meeting with 0 time to prepare. And they're like, here's some new evidence. And they're like, I could see the panic on their faces. So we get into the meeting, and I also had 2 people currently working there go up in my defense. So they're sitting on my side of the table, current employees staring at HR, risking their own job. Actually, one of them got fired with me. The one that forwarded it to her friend, she got fired for forwarding my email. So, and she was there for 6 years. I was there for 3 years, and we were just axed with no, no consideration to just have a conversation about it. But the real truth is they were trying to downsize the department. That's a whole nother story. They were outsourcing us to Cairo. They were sending our supervisor over there to train them to replace us. And after he finished training them, they closed the whole department. They were just trying to fire as many people as possible before then to avoid severance checks. So a bunch of people started getting fired for all the most ridiculous shit. And then I fought back, and me and Carrie won because I presented that evidence an hour and 5 minutes before. The appeal guy just kind of chuckled at them scrambling at the table. Their only attempt was to like downplay the role of the lead agents who were sending the emails. Like, well, these are really just regular service agents. We just give them the title. And the guy was like, no, you're full of shit. It's like if everyone's doing it and he was wrongfully terminated, bam. And the most beautiful part is that was when I was in while you were raising, during the family years and stuff, and you and I were kind of not talking too much. I don't think. I think we hung out once or twice at the park that one time. But you know what I mean. Back then, it was like right when they fired me, my beach body. I was building the.
I remember.
Team Beach. Shit. I was building like a Team Beachbody business because I actually believed in it at the time. I thought it was legitimate. The product, I fell in love with the product. It was like a great way to get in shape. The honey buns liked it too. And there was a nice community around it. But the more I learned about the business model, the more I realized it was like, this is kind of shady. So I backed out of it. Oh, I brought that up because that was right around when I built my Beachbody business income to equal my Expedia income. So I was okay if I didn't get the win, but then I got the unemployment on top of it. So I was basically getting two incomes. So dude, that year I was basically just a network marketer, and I went to Florida with my friend David and another buddy of mine. Oh my God, Tim. Yeah, Tim. Great buddy of ours. He's from, dude, he literally is too. He'll fix anything. But yeah, we had a really tight community, but first I think it was Tim that fell out of the group, and then it was me, because we started seeing it was more about just signing people up for a milkshake for $130 a month, and it became less about actually getting in shape and trying to motivate each other and more about sales. And I was like, I'm out. I can't do this. It was paying well, and I just let the money run out, basically. And it took like 6 years for it to stop coming in, but it was never very much. It was like at the most, maybe like almost $3,000 a month, and then it just, after I stopped, it just went off a cliff. And it was like a few hundred a month for many years, but then it just puttered out. But Team Beachbody actually closed down. Well, they didn't close down, but they changed to Bodhi or whatever. And now they're not network marketing anymore. So I think they got busted for some sort of scam or violation. I'm glad I got out.
Of course.
The guy who signed me up was making like 35, 40 grand a month, dude. He was showing me his paychecks. I was like, me and Tim were like his top two coaches, like right under him. Babe, you remember that? We had the huge limo pick us up. What was that thing? It was bus limo thing. This guy was crazy. We got sucked into the whole thing. But it was fun while it lasted. And I'm just glad we got out of it. Oh shit. I forgot I talked about all that on my, I think my first.
Oh.
Not in great. Probably too much.
Captain Amaro.
Are we gonna stall on this point?
Dude, if ever I had a mental health crisis in my life, it was during that period too. Reading all those fucking scammy books. If you just manifest, you know.
Yeah.
You got vision boards and all that crap, dude. Oh my god.
No one likes MLM.
All it does is reminds you every day what you don't have. You're looking at something else other than what you actually have.
No one likes MLM.
I know, dude.
No one likes people
Like
doing
cults, man.
MLMs.
Hitting up all your friends with a copy and paste message.
Yep.
Hey, can I show you a 5-minute video?
No.
Sure, I'll check it out. And then they go, great. When can I follow up with you? Not if. Ask when. These are the little tricks.
There, I killed Old Boy.
Dude, my coach unlocked all these super rip-off expensive tools. I feel bad for him because he paid 10 grand for personal coaching from this guy. I mean, I don't know what went on with him but 10 grand to be part of a club. It's crazy. I guess golfers pay way more than that.
Yeah, of course.
The exclusive people. Oh boy. No. Yeah, he paid for a tool, which was like this training tool where this guy would teach you how to cold call realtors, basically, to get them into your pipeline. So I would go on these realtor sites and I would get a huge list of all these realtors, right? And these guys are chomping at the bit to sell a house. So they're pretty good candidates to sign up for an MLM. Dude, I got a couple signed up, but it was so atrociously hard. I just gave up. There's some of them that would just yell, who the fuck are you calling me? Some of them making probably multiple 6 figures a year, and you're calling them about your little Shakeology MLM. A spreadsheet when to follow up with people. It was crazy, man. I remember another part of my life, I thought I had been able to card count and study blackjack. You remember that when I was living with you?
I turned you to the dark side, I remember.
Yeah. You were a dealer for, man, a couple.
No. Tried 4 months.
Select a map.
Oh, really? I thought you were like at least 2 years there.
No.
You got a severance package and everything.
I know that's the hilarious part about it.
Wow. That's what made me think you were there for at least a year.
No, so
I could've sworn it was
what
2.
they did was they cut it into
Select
like
your hero.
4 categories. You've been here longer than 2 years. You've been here less than 2 years. And then the other quadrant of that is you're full-time or you're part-time. So full-time more than 2 years got like 6 grand. Full-time less than 2 years got like 2 grand. Part-time more than 2 years got like 2 grand, and part-time less than 2 years got like $500. I was there like 2 weeks when they announced, but I was full-time.
Oh,
I got like 2 grand.
wow, dude. That's awesome. And that's before the rent hike too.
Of course, dude.
Worth way more. It's almost like 2 months rent back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day. Have you ever driven like rides before, like only deliveries?
Only food. I don't have a vehicle capable
Dude,
of doing people.
if you ever do get one, I would suggest it just for the experience, man. That was one of my like, dude, it was so fun, man. You never know who you're gonna meet. Stories they'll tell you. I got to meet the replacement for Slash in Guns N' Roses.
Oh,
you know when Slash, when he left the band, he was replaced by what's the guy's name? DJ something.
Yeah, no idea. I didn't even know they replaced him. To be honest.
Dude, I'm driving him to the airport. They're going to Hawaii. Him and his wife. They're wearing like mink coats, like a fucking rock star in the back of my car, dude. Like what? I mean, I don't listen to the music at all, but it's like fucking badass. He's like, "Can we stop at a gas station?" I'm like, "Of course, man." Huge luggage in the back of my car. Oh yeah. Just hands me a wad of cash at the airport. I'm like, all right. Or you'll meet business people that don't even see you. You know, you're invisible to them. Meet all kinds of people. That's actually, for example, that's my next idea for my next episode. So I'm like thinking of all the different stories I have. And then I'll jot them down as they pop in my head. Then I'll give them to Claude, and he'll be like, "Oh, this one should be the last." You know. Get it.
Oh, you're DPS with me. Okay, good.
They push farther than us.
Let me go Ash, actually.
Stop them.
Yeah. One story that I'm going to put in the next episode is this Filipino guy that I met. I'll have to tell it to you between the match, though, to do it justice.
No sweat. Just made a new plan.
Why does he have to be Filipino?
As passenger. Adriana probably remembers that story.
Why does he have to be Filipino?
Because he was. Oh, I was just as a descriptor.
I know. Something white people do.
It's like saying...
White people.
Well,
always
you
have
could
to be
also
the
take...
same race. It's funny. I don't know why.
Well, it's just a descriptor, because it could go both ways. Like, you could say, well, why has it got to be a guy? You know, why can't it just be a person?
I know, but it's specifically...
Why has it got to be a person? Why can't it just be an entity? I know, it's just a way of describing somebody.
Team is pushing forward.
I know.
I'm sure other cultures do it too. White man, American man, something like that. But white people are the most annoying with it, though. That's actually what I talk about in the episode. Like our view of people that live in Iran, you know. We don't know anything about them at all. Brown people in caves, they do bad thing.
Come on, Jake. You do more damage than me. I'm a noob.
I'm sucking right now.
Hitting the ground running. Not bad at all.
The game is young. That was a good slam. Oh boy. Challenge accepted, sir. Oh shoot. Nice. Ball is kicking butt. Sorry if I'm pugging it. I'm dead. I'm getting my butt kicked. Royally!
Can't escape death.
Ryan is super low on the bot. Haha.
How did you get there? Sneaky Pete. Dude, but yeah, it's fun, man. It's a fun process. The sad part is, though, AI definitely does try to overhelp you on the creative process, and you have to like prompt it not to, or it will. It's really annoying. And the sad part is sometimes I'll see something and I'm like, I told you not to do that, but now I can't get the phrasing out of my head. I'm like, that's really good, actually. Not all the time, you know, but. Oh no.
Oh, Ryan like one, dude.
From imperfection, we build a new world.
Look at my tank protecting me.
What even is tank?
I did have to, for sure, turn off all comms. I pulled a mic.
Oh, nice.
Nah. I don't play Sim like I should, so I'm not gonna play Sim.
Every soldier needs a cause.
Where is the where? I
Hanzo
can't find the Hanzo. He's so invisible.
Behind.
Dude, he's just like a little ninja.
Oh my god, he killed half the team!
It's like, announce yourself, sir. Don't hide in the shadows like a coward. Walk down the main path.
Also.
Found a trumpet.
Enemy on the move. Stop them.
Shield should be almost broken.
Boy. Whoop.
Hanzo should be low.
On the right.
We can't let them keep pushing.
Why is it always me?
Right, ancient flame.
If only I could play Ash, but
You could for only $80 a month. I'll train you.
dude, you know what I am guilty of though? Good, here we go.
I'll coach you.
Oh, the bot blocked my shot. Eminem said, "Do not miss your shot," and I missed it.
Take advantage of it, I guess.
I can't believe he still kills me with no HP. I'm so bad. Looks like we got a couple ults here. We might win this. Are you guys gonna cap it?
Gonna try.
Yay!
Damn.
Won't let me warp. I can't warp. What's going on?
Oh.
Forward spawn.
Rescue the robot.
You don't have a bind then.
I do. Alt.
Liar.
Alt F4. If I lie, my dick grows longer. Wait, that means if you're truthful. GG.
The opposite, yes.
Play of the game.
Well, that explains Trump.
Out of all of Trump's time in the public sphere, this is my favorite time, just watching him get his ass completely demolished. It sucks the people that are dying, of course, on both sides, but just seeing him like make a huge blunder, it feels so good. I'm like,
But
I have to
nothing's
change my
gonna
under.
change.
I know.
Absolutely nothing is going to become of any of his blunders. I stopped caring. Victory, he won. He won. I stopped caring.
Select your hero.
Join the 33% that don't.
Choose hero bands.
Half the people I would pick up in Uber and Lyft rides were like, "Psh, that's all. I don't care. Like none of that interests me. They don't care about me. You know, stuff like that. Pick them up, and I would pick up everywhere. I wouldn't. I mean, some areas I would drive out of, but I like the people in the lower income. Oh, that's right. The Filipino guy. So I'm going to talk about this probably in an episode next one or maybe in the future. But so with Lyft, they were partnering with, they're kind of like DoorDash. They'll just partner you with random people like Home Depot or Lowe's or something. But with Lyft, they partnered with hospitals so that you would pick up patients for this little shell company that made a partnership with Lyft. It was terrible. So anyways, on those pickups, if they didn't show up, they got double the normal time to show up before you could cancel, which usually is 5 minutes. You give them 10 minutes, and they give you a $10 cancel fee. So I'm waiting the full 10 minutes. Most of them, I'm a little bit perturbed because it's like there should be professionals driving these people around, not like some random dude in his Hyundai Sonata, you know. And this guy finally comes out, but like right at the 9-minute 50-second marker. He's like this little old Filipino man, and he's like coming out of the building, and he's just shuffling along kind of slowly, which is like making me more upset. And you know, my perception was like he was doing it on purpose, or he just doesn't care, or whatever. I had all these thoughts and images in my head, but then he gets in my car, and I find out, or he starts crying profusely, just like full crying. And he just found out that his son died in a motorcycle accident. Crazy. And he to make matters worse, he already lost a son from a motorcycle accident. But this is his second son. And they hadn't spoken in a year because he wanted to drive a motorcycle, and it was so mad at him. He's like, how could you want to drive a motorcycle after what happened to your brother? You know, don't speak to me. And they didn't speak for a year, and then he died of a motorcycle accident. I'm like, dude, can't even make this up. His first son died in a motorcycle accident at the roundabout at the Summerlin Hospital, too.
Humanity is shackled. I find the payload has reached the checkpoint.
Take everything from me. I will give you shelter.
I met Al Roker's brother-in-law. He says he's not the nicest person. I was like, oh. I met one of J-Lo's dancers right after she got off stage. I picked her up at the back of the casino. She just got off the stage. It was like for the Grammys, the Latin Grammys.
Thank you kindly.
I just picked her up. We went straight to the airport. She's still sweating. Oh, I drove the Proud Boys a couple of times. Wonderful group of human beings. Just what you'd expect. Fearful looking, always on edge, ready to fight, angry look. I was all cheerful, trying to get them to smile. I'm like, we're not at war, man. That was way before. That was like, yeah, that was like, I think when Biden was president too. So they were super angry. Stolen! They stole it!
Great minds are always persecuted.
I'm just watching him fight. That's the only thing I miss, though, is talking to actual people. There's one black lady I picked up in in Phoenix. I only drove Uber and Lyft for like a month or two. That's when you told me about deliveries. Thank God, because the metro here is so crazy. I pick up this black lady, and she's like, "You people are evil." I'm like, "Who are you talking about?" And she's like, "White people." I'm like, "I know. It's sad." She's like, "You guys are evil."
Weird thing to say.
Yep.
Okay.
You're the devil.
What do you even say
I
to
think she was just
angry?
he was just frustrated with life. I tried to tell her it just happens to be white people. It's more like powerful people. But she didn't want to go there.
Position is insurmountable. Much more efficient.
I'm not one of those white people that gets mad when white people get made fun of, though. I love it, you know. All the people that get up, like white people that get up in arms about it, like we're getting replaced, you know. Can't be yourself anymore. Like, what is yourself? Racist? Can't be racist anymore. Or we're becoming more conscious.
That sucks.
Ooh, change, scary, new ideas of enlightenment. Oh boy.
Reforming
Easy.
dire lack.
Bullshit.
Time again to try again.
I'm here.
I got like really sick last night. It was very weird. Man.
I did too.
I couldn't focus. My vision was just like I was drunk. My room was spinning for like 4 hours.
Oh, dude, that's not good. Dude, that sounds like blood pressure, dude.
I checked. I had a.
Better get into a doctor. Oh, did you?
It was normal.
Oh, that's good.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, a smartwatch, is it?
Nah.
And new smartwatches can watch your blood pressure. I would just get a cuff.
I have one. Yeah.
I would get my blood pressure taken in the grocery store, but my bicep is so massive. It would give me a false high reading. So I'd go into like an ER or something, and they're like, no, it's fine. You're just really buff and sexy and hot.
I like how they
I'm like, all right, I didn't ask you about.
Sure.
0-1. Switching sides.
Oh yeah, I also have it analyze the episode for moments where I can put a pause in. I was listening to another podcast, and they had this little thing where they'll, after like you take in a lot, they have like a little musical 10-second thing or whatever for it to breathe. I'm like, that's a cool idea. So I've been trying to do that the last couple episodes. If you've been hearing them, just experiment with stuff. It's fun. Arts and crafts when you're 42.
Mortality.
This is your version of a scrapbook.
Exactly.
One more mission, huh? I'm in.
God forbid if I can get some more people on the podcast. But
I know.
everyone's like,
I don't know
stop
what I would talk about.
talking to your.
That's his
Everyone,
job.
oh, that's easy. That's the easy part for me. Everyone's always afraid. Like, Raffy was super nervous when he was on.
He had fun doing it though, it seemed like.
Oh yeah. He reminded me of. Well, we were just talking about memories and stuff, and he reminded me of somebody I haven't even talked to in like 25 years.
Who's that?
He was an old friend of ours. He was a Jewish friend of Raffy's. I got to meet a lot of Raffy's Jewish friends. And this guy, Sam, he was like brilliant, like with stocks and just money and numbers. Yeah, he was like tall and handsome too. It was like, what the hell, dude? Basically. I think he became a millionaire like with a couple of years after graduating high school. He was like a millionaire. And I totally had forgotten about him. And Raffy just mentioned him like briefly in a comment, and I'm like, oh yeah. We got to talk a little more before and after the show too, 'cause he's been so busy out there. His business, he does like statues all day. Yeah, he does
minis.
Yeah, he does like elaborate 3D printed minis for people that just want statues or play Dungeons and Dragons or whatever game. And he hand paints them himself. Like they're ever since he was little, he's always loved art. Yeah, because we were, that's what it was. We were talking about the Jewish stereotype of money. That's what it was. But I can only do that with Raffy because, he's he's the one that's saying it, Yeah, he's the pass. Yeah, he's the guest. It was cool. We got to have that whole section. Oh, that's another example. Like, I fed that into, like, OpenAI at the time. And I was like, is this okay to talk about? Am I going to get banned? And OpenAI was, like, doing searches and stuff. Like, no, that's pretty normal for what you guys were doing in his context. But it's great for checking stuff. I'm going to interview a family member who was in the Freemasons, too. It's going to be pretty cool. He wants to remain anonymous, though, of course. Just because there's a lot of, like, I don't know, I guess you'd call them powerful people in it. And it was connected to the church. So he has 2 children with his ex-wife, who's still, completely immersed in the LDS church. And if you're out of the church, you're like excommunicated.
Yeah, you are.
So imagine having 2 kids with someone like that, you know? So he's going to come on and talk about what that's like and what the Freemasons are like. His initiation ceremony apparently involved his sword, cutting him open a little bit on his chest. So that'll be fun to talk about. Just little secret societies, clubs you don't really hear about too often. Good dude.
No opposition is insurmountable.
Thank you. Yonda.
I got a few more feet. Naga's down here. Naga's down here. He's coming.
Oh, he's gonna run out.
I chased him in there. Fucking A, dude. I was nowhere near.
Oh, that barrier couldn't penetrate it.
Yeah, that was a good Mitsuki.
I might be able to back cap.
Keep that in mind.
So close. Oh, Emery's on it.
This will give us an edge.
No way.
Oh yeah.
Remade manifest.
Mitsuki one?
Nuisances and nothing more.
What?
The music part takes forever too. That UDO program. It's basically like if you don't have access to instruments, you just like say, "I want something like this," and then you no, try something else, try something else, try something else, and you go on and on and on, and like hours pass. And the ones that I picked, they might sound good to my ears, but to someone else, it's like, "Oh, that's pretty cheesy." I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm still figuring it. I figure it's like I liked the idea better than going on some royalty-free thing and spamming my description every episode, wasting characters with that, giving credit. Then, God forbid, if it ever somehow gets, what do you call it, altered, where you can't use it anymore. One of the guys I love listening to, Brett, on the Rev Left podcast, he would put indie artists at the end of all of his podcasts, and then the big label traded them with someone else that banned it all. So all his podcast episodes got banned. I mean, this guy's been doing it for like 8 years, 9 years. So sad. So he had to like take the original audio files, go in, change the ending to something else, and he could only do it to so many episodes. You know, it was tragic. It was just another cool thing you can do though with your depending on who is hosting your podcast, is you can get all your data exported, like every detail and all the transcripts in a batch file. You can put it into AI, and then you can like have it learn, and you can ask it questions of like which episodes perform better.
Yeah.
I need to talk to you about
No, you do. I mean, fine.
You got a lot to talk about. What are you talking about for a podcast episode? On what? Oh my god!
I don't even know.
Got epic story.
Yeah, sure. Epic.
Oh yeah, dude. Everyday shit that people deal with, you know, like real raw, not fairy tale Hollywood stuff. It's like you're living it, man. You're family and your parents and just everything, man.
Need
I mean,
a
everyone's got their
90s,
own.
like, music in the background for that. Yeah.
I know. Like back in the 90s, we used to like watch, or there was those talk shows where people just talk about their life. I didn't want to exactly recreate that, but at the same time, I feel like people will get too abstract with spirituality, and you see people talking about like frequency adjustments and all this. Like, don't forget to like keep your feet on the ground. Like, this is real life. Let's talk about real life.
Yeah, I don't know how to keep stuff grounded like that. I mean, I try too hard, I think.
Figure stuff out.
Yeah.
It's hard to switch. That's one thing I talked about in the last episode that helps, at least in for somebody like me, because I can try to be like analytical. Is it, what's the word I'm looking for? Analytical.
Analytic?
Basically. But it's like you want to look closely at stuff, and I'm like for the first time in my life actually showing genuine interest in like even just old scriptures and stuff that I would read as a kid, and it's like, what was the actual translation? And there's horrible shit. Like you learn the NASB translation is like conservative. So Paul, the guy who wrote, he wrote the New Testament, and then he coined his own word, which is like effeminate, malakois or something like that in Greek, and they translated it as homosexual, when it was really pointing to like the Greek, the Romans who were like, just lusty, excessive orgies, stuff like that. Not just like sleeping with exclusively men, but like just being a hedonist, basically. But then you get these NASB translators that say, well, we're going to translate that as heterosexual. So then you get all these conservative Christians after Ronald Reagan, like, hating on the LGBTQ, using the mistranslated Bible to justify it. It's so terrible.
So what's the justification for all of the disciples having Western names?
We're in this together.
Do they
That's a
have
good joke.
Western names?
I saw you on the court with
It's
Maria.
you have to flip the question backwards. I mean, unless you were joking.
No.
Well, it's why do all the Western people have biblical names? Because those are ancient names, but they've stuck around. Like my name, Jacob, it's as old as time. Like Abraham, Isaac,
Can you imagine if they'd called me Zippy?
Matthew.
Are those names though translated though? Is my question. Are they like?
Oh, and that's a good point. Like Jesus, for example, that's the closest Greek sounding name to his actual name, which was Yeshua, which more accurately translated in English directly from the Aramaic would be Joshua. So Joshua is the most English version of Jesus, or Yeshua, I should say. And Jesus is the Greek that just stuck, because they were an empire, and Paul's letters were written in Greek because he had to use the empire roads.
Whoop.
Scared me.
Who wants to fight me for the point?
Dodge this. Thanks for the help.
That was a mistake. I'm so sorry. Oh,
It was a mistake.
I am so sorry, dude. I thought it was like two people in there. I was gonna give him a quick stomp and back out. That was a blunder. Let me keep reliving it.
Think about it when you sleep.
When you can't sleep. Oh, I just realized we
I'm
can.
running.
Taking this point.
Objective A captured. Escort the payload. Can I get some healing?
Good cage.
Yeah, buddy. I got high ground if you guys want to take it.
I'm on card.
I can jump
I
down
should
on
cart.
cart. Should.
Going under bridge.
Where is that?
They would not get the counter, huh?
Yeah. Maga's strong right now. I play him, I don't care what meta it is, I play him. He's just a fun character. Like the heavy weapons guy. With roller skates.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
How many Magas do I gotta kill?
At least I don't have a res.
What am I missing?
Magas everywhere. Oh, I got the wrong perk. I was gonna say you're popping on Tang, dude. You're almost plat.
What?
Dude, you're like gold
You are?
too.
Oh, and I haven't been tanked this round.
You've been popping.
I make bad decisions. I have good play and bad decision making.
You saw me just make a really bad decision. Obviously, it happens.
Yeah.
But you don't have to make.
Hey, at least you
You
can
don't have to
play
avoid
me.
making bad. Yeah, you don't have to play perfectly to get plat. Good. No.
Not so fast.
Nice.
The second I hit all, I die.
Shit. Where's Tire?
No sweat. Just need a new plan.
Oh, I spun my camera the wrong way. Shit.
Moira by your side.
Damn, what a huge stagger. That's my fault. Oh, I could go ball. No. This is good.
Thanks for the help. fan of setbacks.
60 seconds remaining.
Disrupting. Adaptive circuits engaged.
I must have been breathing there.
Dropped. Your actions are satisfactory.
That's one of the most interesting things that I've come across, or that's really intrigued me of like learning about Buddhism, Hinduism, a lot of these Eastern traditions, is the emphasis on calm in terms of cultivating like awareness, mindfulness. You know, it's like they always recommend calming, just being calm. But it's so easy to.
And I was born
It's like-
Buddha. I've never
Just
seen
maintain-
fun.
We're in this together.
Dude, I had one of my worst days today, man.
Never?
This city is always so noisy. Why was traffic even invented?
You had your worst days, you said, with the outages.
Dude, it was so bad.
From the Black Sand fires needs some heat.
It wasn't worse in terms of earnings. I still made like $1.65, which is decent, but the it was just unlucky. Like I thought I lost my glasses. I was like searching a parking lot for them, and they just fell next to my seat on the other side. But I'm actually kind of liking the gas prices because it's scaring away all my competition. So,
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's probably true.
dude, with platinum too, it filters like most of the cream to me, so I'm getting like really good stuff.
Okay.
Hitting the ground running. Have to defend the point.
Would you ever be interested in my car?
I'm not a fan of setbacks.
I see a hostile. Take caution.
You didn't miss a single shot, dude. I have a big hitbox, but it is Junkrat though. I'm gonna come in. Unlucky.
Got him.
Nice, good pick.
Keep pushing. Stop that pain. Burning them down. Might have to adjust. They're moving the payload. Shut it down.
Ben, I need you to take a shower, but Mom taking it tomorrow. I need you to take one now.
Dude, I'm getting like 50 frames right now.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
The payload has reached.
I'm the last one you'll ever.
Oh, damn. We got 420 on the clock still? Jeez. Oh. Oh my god. Jeez. Alright, I gotta change. Let's see here. No. Jeez, dude.
Losing one. Stupid balls.
Landed on the map.
We're gonna hold y'all.
I'm really feeling the heat.
Right on target.
Welcome to orbit.
The hold for a second while we run back with all.
Liz.
Watch the C9.
Health restored. Justice reigns from above.
Alan Watts used to say
Gotta
the
go
feeling
for it.
of the ego is the squinting of the eyebrows, like that does anything. Just like a tension where you feel like you.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Cassidy.
Echo one.
Bastion 1.
They're gonna cap.
Always more to learn.
Oh.
Aw, man. Longest hold ever, though.
Complete.
You did it.
3.
What CC could I do? Let's see. Could do ROM.
Rammstein?
The other
If you go
kind.
Ram, I'll go Bastion. I mean, if you go Ryan, I'll go Bastion too.
Du hast mich. Du hast mich gefragt. Willst du bis der Todestime? I don't know. Something like that. Laben schreiben. Nein. There we go.
God damn it, dude. No touch. No touchy.
No ticks, no touchy. No Epstein.
Wow.
Switching sides.
I'm okay if you don't.
Remember, kids, we got Epstein at home, and we're bombing schools abroad. But Iran is the bad guy. I'm okay with the strikes. I just wish they went through Congress. Wow, wow. I don't agree with kidnapping Maduro, but at least he was a terror. Fox News told me so. You think a funny podcast, like a podcast like that, would be funny or pretty lame? Probably lame.
Weenie in the butt. Weenie in the butt.
I haven't seen that on.
You've seen
Isn't
that?
it like within another? Yeah, I was gonna say it's within. It's like their response to Itchy and Scratchy.
Just any stupid talk show. Radio talk show.
We need the bud. And the context usually doesn't make sense at all. It's like so random.
a touch right now.
This objective's got my name on it. Could I have yours?
That should be game.
A GG.
I'm gonna mute for a second.
Play of the game.
Is it like towel or something? God damn.
52%. I'll take it.
The net.
The Net, starring Sandra Bullock, Dennis Hopper. No, I forget the bad guy.
Jesus.
I miss 90s actors. Just the random ones you recognize. Like that guy. I remember him. Kid from the Sandlot. All right. It's Matthew Brown.
Damn.
This is our Chinese date night.
Why does it have to be Chinese? No, I'm kidding.
I know, right?
Exactly. That's what I hate, and that's like, dude, don't get me started on that rabbit hole.
Just remember, when telling a story, if race isn't relevant, you don't need to say it.
Yeah, I mean, it can be a descriptor, though.
I know,
You
but it's
know.
not relevant.
But why does it matter to the story at all that he is of that race? It does
doesn't-
not make
yeah,
a
it doesn't
difference.
change anything in the story. In the
It's not like a
original story.
joke, you know, when you
Yeah,
the
that's
guys walks in the bar and there's like the Jewish guy, there's the Christian guy. Like then it makes
Yeah.
sense, right?
Just don't want to be that guy. Because I guarantee you, talking to my parents, anytime that there's a story being told about someone who's non-white, they have to tell me what race he was. I bet your parents do the same thing.
Yes.
If it was a white person, it was just it was a guy.
Yeah, but I'm questioning whether it's actually not a good idea. I feel like there's nuance. Let's see. I'm actually going to look this up because I'm curious now.
No, it's
Okay,
it's
okay,
like
okay.
it's like a learned racist behavior. It's subconscious. It's
This happened to me with my mom. Like I don't really get to speak a lot of Spanish
yeah.
unless I call her or visit her, which is rare. So when I talk to her, I realized that a lot of the ways that she described people to me in the past, like my whole life, was of a racist manner. Like
Yes. It's through a, like
it was
a-
just
a-
like
through a racist lens. It's not racist.
Yeah.
It's not inherently racist, but it's a learned.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean.
yeah.
It's a learned
I-
subconscious racism. Like,
Yeah. I wonder if it's not necessarily racism, but just like standard, like the majority of people that live
It
here are
used to be
this.
that way.
So it's like an outlier because Filipinos, I know in Vegas, they're like 60% of our medical community, but I don't know what their total population is. But yeah, like for me, I was just like a descriptor, you know, but
I feel like the
I
world is
guess,
moving to a better way of dealing with each other than to label each other by our race.
yeah.
Thank you. Zane's next. No. Vegas nights are on a backslide, doo-dah, doo-dah.
Aw.
You're next, Zane, tonight, please. So you guys can go to Mom Fresh and Queen. Van, if you need clothes other than
I'm gonna have to do more
dryer,
research on that. You got me curious now.
you-
I always worry,
I
like,
watched the holder for you.
I don't worry, but it's one of those weird
Dryer?
territories,
You told me to
right?
wash
As
them.
we become more conscious,
Yeah.
but part of it can become infiltrated and weaponized, which is
I
what
know.
turns people off from progress. And it's usually like of course, the bourgeois or the wealthy class. They try to, the capitalist class tries to infiltrate good meaning left movements and they exaggerate them, but they do it because they control the media.
Yeah.
So on the media, all you see is like exaggerated versions.
Yep.
Like, oh, if you're on the left, you have pink hair or you have piercings and you're gay, you know, like they portray the left how they want basically. And then it becomes like an exaggerated caricature.
Just remember this. Did my boomer parents do this? If yes, don't do it.
Exactly.
That's a good way to put it.
It's pretty safe to say it's not well intentioned.
But as far as describing someone, I don't know. It's like if I was reading a book, I feel like that would be in the story, you know, they wouldn't leave it out. It was like the centerpiece. Like if I said little old man, you can picture that.
Yeah, yeah.
But when I say a little old Filipino man, it's just like that little extra detail. You can kind of see what he almost a little closer to what he looked. But it's just used as a descriptor. Or if I said a big Samoan guy got in my car, but then he started crying.
I gotta go fix the toilet real quick. Hold on. Be right back. 1 second.
You want me to cancel?
No, I got my headphones on. I'll be able to hear. I'll hurry. No. Is Zane in the bathroom?
How my calibration still? How many games have I played? Not many on Tank, probably. 7, dude. Doesn't mean squat. I have no games on this account. What the hell? I gotta tank the SR. It's too high.
Select a map.
Ooh, boy. I don't know. Esperanza, I guess. Not for any of them, really. Throw my hat in there.
Select your hero.
Back.
I asked Adriana about this with accents. Like, it's usually not okay to do a caricature Mexican accent, but it kind of is okay if you do an Italian accent, usually. Like, I don't know. That's the way I feel when I do it.
Yeah. It's probably
No one
because
else
you're
does,
worried.
though.
It's probably because looking at you, they might not know if you are or are not Italian. But if you were
That's true.
Yeah.
if you're going to do a Mexican accent,
And-
yeah.
To make matters worse, I'm doing the caricature on conquered Mexico's land. You know, that makes it just sting.
Just a tad.
A little bit worse.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
You know, colonial.
What?
Neo-colonialism?
Neocons. Marco Rubio, dedicated to destroying Cuba for being Cuba.
Yet another stretch.
They're not gonna export any more doctors under my
Wonderful.
coming for you. Fuck dear. They need to do a World Police 2 movie, the South Park guys.
Oh, God.
Should probably do ball.
Do they though? Do they?
Depending on what they are, I might switch to Ana.
Who said it was me?
Shit. Fucked up my well, I was trying to come around the corner, but the little red progress thing blocked me from coming in. It acted as like a pinball flap, so it launched me along the other wall. I was like, oh shit.
Evolution is a painful path to walk.
Minefield deployed.
Enhancing your vitals. Surrender to my will. Blaming the robot. You cannot escape me. Receive my aid. Your team is a little more and we have the lead.
They're chasing me, dude. Like, sure, take all the space you want.
Much more. Keep pushing for the lead.
Before.
Am I doing it again? Sorry.
Sound like you're slamming your mouse too. Like,
Oh jeez, dude, it's. I swear it's the compressor. It's like the smallest of sounds. I'm sure they sound all amplified and high detail.
yeah.
Oh boy, you guys are getting aggressive.
They're like, oh hell nah.
Of course they chased me.
Let's boost.
Great minds are always persecuted. The enemy is pushing their barricades. Power grows. Surrender to my will.
Take them out.
Blaming the robot.
Heads up.
Satellite vector.
Area denial.
Bothersome. They've taken the robot. How irksome.
It couldn't have gotten worse. Dude, her slow grenade, wow.
Hey, they're moving.
Oh my god, this candy.
Evolution is a painful path to walk. This will give us an edge. Your end is within my reach.
I gotta swap the fuck off ball, dude. Holy shit. So terrible. It was like strong in the beginning, really strong. And now it's just like poo poo. I don't know what changed. I'm gonna double down on it.
On what? Poo-poo?
The poo poo. So I just unlocked slam.
Surrender to my will.
Ow. How did that tank kill him?
Great minds are always persecuted.
My ultimate is almost ready.
Located.
I am optimized.
No side effects. Whoa! I'm actually on fire!
Didn't say you can leave.
Progress is seldom won with ease.
Show coming at you. Reaper here.
with cynics before.
It was like such a one fight that I didn't use my ult for like the longest time, but I gotta use it now. And I got no kills.
You will not interfere.
Last fight.
Surrender to my will.
Oh shit, dude.
Your last hope. Stay on point. Oh, it's over.
Oh, I stayed up too high.
I got a beer back again. Still got a
Yeah.
clear toilet. It's really bad.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh,
you're gonna put
jeez.
the kid out of bed.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll take a couple.
Okay. Yeah, I'll come back.
Set.
Yep. I'm taking headphones off. It's there. Oh, that was bad. Really, really bad.
called Lovey Dovey who makes food for homeless street dogs, and they'll accuse her of 3 accounts of murder, while the real culprit is like 3 feet away with a name like Sir Kills-a-Lot.
Time to hustle, now get cozy. Cup down.
Yay. Yay. Oh, fuck, sorry. Love your brobo.